It's definitely a different game. It's changed so much with everybody bringing different flavors to it. You got the wheat pasters and you got the street artists, and you got those mixed up with the design students and everything else. So you have a lot of different influences, which makes it cool, but it's definitely much different.
I grew up in Los Angeles, so it was a different vibe down there in the early 80s, late 70s.
When I started painting, it seems like you'd be fighting more than painting half the time. Like everybody had beef, everybody was trying to go to war, everyone was trying to start something.
Well, look at this place. You have a legal yard here, prime location for any artist. Look how they treat it. I mean, go walk around the alleyway, it just looks like junk. It's not right. A lot of people don't have this luxury that they can just come to a spot and paint any time of the day and not have to worry about getting harassed. We didn't have that.
They have no remorse, they go over anything, doesn't matter, church, fucking house, it doesn't matter. Whoever's business, local or, you know, your boy's business or not. I mean, but that's the mentality you have to be a bomber, you have to crush.
We didn't have no spot like Soto or Tubbs. We painted out in the inner bay underneath the train trestles and shit like that.
That's definitely a level of graffiti. That's an element of it. Because you have to destroy something before you can rebuild it.
I came up a bomber, so I like all the chicken scratch and the tags, and I've stood in front of city councils and stuff back in the day here in Seattle and down in Portland and told them you can't really have one without the other. You can give the kids as many legal walls as they want, but you're always going to have the kids that want to go and write across the street from the legal wall because that's what they want to do. You can't control it. You just got to pick up after them, really.
I either like it or I don't like it. I don't really have a problem, but if anyone's gonna just jump up and start fucking, I guess just straight vandalizing something, I mean, that doesn't really excite me. That's the equivalent of just breaking some fucking windows or, you know, setting a car on fire or something. I don't think that has an intrinsic value whatsoever.
There's like a couple generations of Seattle writers, I guess you would say. It doesn't seem like too many of the new ones take the time to actually do something that's worth anything.
Graffiti and like bombing, those are developed styles of script, of writing, you know, of letters.
I've done shit illegally that when the city came through and buffed it, people in the neighborhood were mad. And then I've done shit in the city when they came through and buffed it, people were happy. You know what I mean? I've written my name all over the city of Seattle.
You definitely want it to pop out. You want it to stand out. That's always the goal, is standing out above everyone else's shit.
It's a crazy double-edged sword you live when you do graffiti. Because you know it's illegal.
Well, these days you'll see a lot of multi-script influence. You'll see like Cholo writing show up in a lot of wild style. You know, it almost looks like gang style graffiti or something like that. East Coast is more epitomized with more of just the classic wild style letter. West Coast, I consider it more connector heavy. I believe it's a lot flashier style overall. There's a lot of movement on the pieces.
Because it all says something to somebody, and that's why we all did it to begin with. Because it said something to us, and who could understand it. And everybody else, we never really cared about it. We don't care what you think, you know.
It has there's a lot of symbolism in it. Most writers, the more they write, they almost get they get eccentric. They start stacking in little symbols that mean things to them. So there's definitely an academic to that, because these aren't actually, I mean, just like any symbol you're looking at, it represents something, and it represents something to the artist.
But I guess it's all to the eye of the beholder. Just like some people, junk's not junk. Some people, art's not art.
Get out, paint, make your community beautiful. Make your community nice, do something for your fellow man. Stop thinking about your goddamn self all the time. Selfish bastards.
I love it up here, man. I came up here for college years ago from Cali, and I never went back.
Oh, well, kind of, that's what, I mean, that's what the thing about graffiti is. It is kind of for the community. Everyone sees it. It's a rallying point. People come out, you talk to people, you meet people. I would have never met you if I wasn't out there painting. So hence, we just had an instance of community that we shared. And the more people talk, the more dialogue, the better it gets. They only live in pictures. They only live in pictures.